Hi YouTube, Marko with Marko Custom Build Models. Coming to you with a video. If you notice in the background, I replaced one of the model kits with the Kenworth so that I could show you the long-awaited, everybody's been asking to see what's in the tin. This is a model kit. This is a special release by AMT in a tin and round 2 models. If you find one, this is what you're going to get in the box. It's nothing new. I have an old release of the same thing, comes with the same both kits. Now, what's in this box is just, well, I'll show you. Just there's some built-up cars there anyway. I don't have the actual kit, but in this metal tin I do. So, here we go. We're going to open that up. Lid will have to lean against there. Alright, so here we have what's inside this box. There's a lot of parts. So let's get to it. This is an exciting kit. So this has a Fiat Topolino and basically a nostalgic front engine dragster. First up, let's show you. They got glass here, or windows, clear plastic, in 3 different colors. Okay, so here is the window setup for the Fiat Topolino, as well as a custom topper. If you look on the box art, on that yellow dragster, they have a sealed interior. You don't have to build it with a sealed interior, but there's the clear option. Then, I like it when they do the red. I think red is an option that's usable on a lot of kits, and also other colors too, but you get it in red. You also get it in green. Go through and let's open up all the white plastic, which is in here, and then there's a body here. So let's, as always, we'll kind of start with the body. So basically you have your Fiat Topolino body here. It has the door hinges molded in. It's nicely detailed. There's not enough of a Topolino here to build a stock version if you wanted to go that way. I'm sure if you really wanted to, it could be possible. There's the hood, and then in front of that would be a grill. So that's the hood has a hole in it for the blower, as well as some ventilation on each side there. And of course, it's open on the side for that Hemi engine. Also, next up, there's a part of a body for if you want to seal up the front engine dragster area here, and this is the top here. Okay. So that's just part of it if you want to do a sealed part on that front engine dragster. Oh, this is good. I love it when you get wheels that aren't chromed. Here's one half for the sealed up dragster, so that's if you want to do that car. This is the one part of it. Then on this tree here, we get the other half, so that other piece was just loose. Here's a part of it as well, and then this is another body if you want to have an open cockpit, partially covered for the front engine dragster. This front engine dragster you can build so many ways, which I'll show you in the instructions. Here is that front engine dragster chassis, and you get 2, almost I would say 2 complete chassis here. Looks like we got a left and a right half and another left and a right half. So this is sort of a sealed up, probably for that sealed up version. You get this front nose piece, and then there's the bottom side if you want to do the sealed version. I gotta say, I think you have enough parts in here. You could probably build 3 complete kits with maybe you have to add some tires or something out of your own collection, but I'm telling you, there's a lot you could just do with what's in this kit. On this tree here we go. Okay, here we also have, this is the chassis for the Topolino. It's pretty straightforward. Okay, solid mounted rear axle. Then we have some more parts for that Topolino. There's a firewall, some roof panel. This looks like maybe an underside piece. You have the grill set up there. We have front centerline wheels, big wide wheel backs, and also some wheel backs here, and then another set of deep center lines. Looks like some drum brake detail. There is a steering wheel here. There's partial part of the roll bar probably, and then some suspension. This is steering and brake assembly. Got a straight axle front end, the rear axle tubes. We have the inner wheel well tubs here. This is for a custom intake manifold. We got a motor plate front and rear. Got our fuel injection set up here, oil pan, the blower belt, belt accessory. There's a parachute here. This looks like maybe a scoop, a couple of cylinder heads, engine block. So here's the one side of the tree here. A lot of parts just on that. We'll flip that over, and then there's the other side. You get two full other engines here, and I'll show you why. So there's 4 cylinder heads, 2 matching oil pans, 2 matching motor plates. If you look at the rear plate, or this is the front plate possibly, engines that will go together to make a twin engine dragster, and here's the piece that connects both engines together. Or you can make it a single depending on what you want to build. This is a couple of front seats there. We have a helmet, firewall detail, some more rear axle housings depending on the width you want to build. Like, there's so many options here. Another parachute, some roll cage detail. I mean, this just gives you tons of parts. Like I said, if you wanted, you could probably build 3 complete dragsters here. So let's get into the chrome. In the chrome, first up, this has the Topolino detail, some different headers. We got the valve covers for that Hemi engine, some blower detail. This is the rear axle driveline assembly for a quick change rear end. You got a moon tank, a blower, some suspension detail, probably for the front axle. There's 4 full moon discs, which you can use on the model or use on another hot rod. I'm not sure what this is for here, if it's a wheel back or wheel disc cover, but like an extra one. There's only one in the kit. You got a pistol grip style shifter, some carburation detail, of course that iconic foot shaped gas pedal. So there's that one side of the tree there, and then there's the other. Now, if you notice, you get 2 identical trees here, so you get a lot of wheels. You get, like I said, you could build 3 kits. You get lots of wheel options. The reason they give you 2 trees, because depending on how you want to build the engine, if you want a single or dual. So we're just going to go over one of those trees. So you got these smooth rear wheels. Again, now you got 2 of them. You got a set of these front wheels. Again, you got 2 of them. We got valve covers that say Corvette on them, and there's 4 of them. Blower, a couple of intake manifolds. There's like 4 different ones here. We'll flip them over and see on the other side. We got a steering wheel here. Headers, looks like a long steering link. Front straight axle for that nostalgic front engine dragster. We got some more suspension links and some blower parts. Let's flip that over. Now you can see the detail on those blower parts. We got 2 intake manifolds here for like Haldebrand style fuel injection. Here's for the blowers. So that's the one side of the tree there. There's the other. Now remember, you get 2 of these, so double up the parts. You get a lot of cool parts, a lot of extra parts. Here's already off the tree, 1/2 of a moon tank here. Okay, and then sitting in that front engine dragster, there's a diff cover guard. And this looks like a steering pitman arm. Okay, those were just off of the tree in the bag. We got the bag of tires. When they're wrapped like this, they probably have pad printing on them, keep them from rubbing off. So there's some nostalgic slicks here. If you're into building dragsters, this is a dream kit. I actually haven't even opened this up yet. The first time I'm going through it, you get two of the old style Goodyear with the word Goodyear printed on the side of the tire. These are the old skinny style slicks here. Not quite pie crusts, but two of those. Then you get two that have Race Master pad printed in the side with pie crust style racing slicks, like old nostalgic stuff. So you get two of those. Then you get two more. Like I said, you could build 3 complete cars here. Two more with white sidewalls on them with the pie crust. Okay, so that's 6 slicks in this model so far. The rest are all skinnies. You get 4 tires with pad printing white walls on them. So if you don't want to use them in this kit, you can always put them on a car. You have 2 of the Firestone tires that are just black wall on both sides. So you get a total of 12 tires in this kit, so do the math. You could build 3 cars here. This comes with the sort of box style art, and I think they released it this way in a box as well, and then also in the tin, so it's out there in a box if I remember correctly. Okay, so that's neat. They can fold that up or keep it flat. I'm gonna eventually frame all these. Now look at the size of the water slide decal sheet here. Let me just, this is like a full page here. So right off the bat, because I think this only comes in the collectible tin version, you get the cat from AMT as a sticker. So like me, if you have a real car and you want to put that on there, just look at the options here. Just a lot to list. I'll just put that out there. You can gaze at every possible option you can do there. I mean, you can use them on this model, you can use them on other models, all kinds of options here. You got flames, double trouble, streamliner, it's just all kinds of racing decals here. Just some cool striping and things like that. So yeah, there's lots of options here, and a sheet like this you can use not only on this kit but anything else. So as a modeler like me, like the Kit Bash, this kit is amazing. Okay, here we have a sort of a brochure that talks about the history of drag racing and gives you some details about the Topolino and what drag racing was all about back in the day. What's really neat about this, on the back, it gives you a layout for what a typical drag strip layout would look like. That's pretty cool. You get sort of a black and white with some red on it. So you got the double dragsters, you got the one with the twin engine, single engine. You can build it single engine and open if you want. You can do all kinds of things with these two. The Topolino is basically a Topolino kit the way it comes. It even talks about spark plug wiring over here. And then let's get over into what it's like here. So there's engine assembly if you want to build 2 of them. There's engine assembly if you want to build 1 of them. This is the Hemi for the Topolino, and if you look, there's the Topolino instructions down here. This is the single engine car with all the body on it, and then this is the open style with the twin engine in it. And then to give you an idea, on the back here, all the different ways you could build this, and I'm sure there's many more. You can even connect 2 engines in a line here. It doesn't have to be side by side. I would say this is probably one of the coolest kits I have in my collection, and one day I'll have to get to it. So yeah, there you have it. A 2-in-1 dragster kit. I would almost say it's a 3-in-1. You know, with all the pieces in here, I'm sure you could build 3 model kits. So if you like these videos, please subscribe, hit that like button, ring that bell for notifications. Please share and comment, as I love reading the comments. Tell me about whether you built one of these before, or you have one yourself, or what your thoughts would be. As always, have yourself a great day. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.